Hello and welcome to TTVNEWS broadcasting on TayNinhTV newspaper and general television with some latest events in TayNinhTV province and across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính urged TayNinhTV to fully capitalize on its strategic location to drive strong breakthroughs and sustainable growth, making it a key province in the southern economic region. These statements were made during the meeting with TayNinh's Provincial Party Standing Committee to discuss draft documents and personnel plans for the 2025-2030 Party Congress. The meeting was attended by Politburo members and key provincial leaders.
TayNinhTV reported that after merging with Long An, preparations for the upcoming congress were accelerated. The province aimed to build on past achievements and pursue the sustainable development through 22 key targets, 3 breakthrough areas, and 11 major projects. And by 2030, TayNinhTV aims to become a dynamic and sustainable economy, a real hub in the southwestern Mekong Delta region. The Prime Minister praised TayNinhTV's progress and preparation, but also pointed out remaining challenges and areas for improvement. He emphasized the importance of maximizing the strengths in tourism, high-tech agriculture, and green industry, alongside building a strong political system, ensuring security, and improving the people's livelihoods. He stressed that the action plan must clearly define responsibilities, timelines, and resources to ensure effective implementation post-conference. TayNinhTV leaders pledged to seriously follow through and mobilize on resources for the breakthrough, the development in the coming phase.
On the afternoon of September 9, Vice Chairman of TayNinhTV People's Committee Nguyễn Hồng Thanh chaired a meeting to review preparations for the upcoming Vietnam-Cambodia Business Connectivity Conference on production, distribution, and logistics.
The conference is scheduled for September 13 in Da Nang, with about 300 delegates expected, including leaders from Vietnam's Ministry of Industry and Trade, Cambodia's Ministry of Commerce, 7 border provinces, and regional trade departments. Ahead of the event, a training session for border trade infrastructure managers and merchants will be held on September 12, aligned with the implementation of Prime Minister Decision Number 059 to improve capacity and infrastructure management. Vice Chairman Nguyễn Hồng Thanh emphasized the need for tight coordination to ensure the event is safe, efficient, cost-effective, and leave a positive impression on international partners. The event aims to boost Vietnam-Cambodia trade and logistics cooperation and pave the way for developing modern cross-border logistics hub.
Accordingly, the province aims to increase the value of import and export goods through the border gates by an average of over 7.5% per year, and at the same time, it will make synchronized investments in border gate infrastructure, logistics, develop the border economic zones, and improve the policies and mechanisms to facilitate the business activities. The plan focuses on 8 key task groups, including finalizing the preferential border trade policies, promoting the trade business activity, developing the border infrastructure, forming custom procedures, and implementing electronic clearance, strengthening anti-smuggling measures, and controlling the origin of goods, promoting the cross-border e-commerce, developing products and match Cambodian consumer preferences, and expanding the financial cooperation and cross-border payment systems.
The audience on the morning of September 9, TayNinhTV People's Committee held its August 2025 regular meeting to review socio-economic development, state budget performance, and public investment disbursement, and to set directions for September, chaired by member of the Party Standing Committee, Vice Chairman of the Provincial Business Committee Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, with participation from provincial leaders and representatives from 96 communes and departments via online connection.
According to the report, TayNinhTV achieved positive results across most sectors in August. Industrial production rose by over 12.8% year-on-year, and public investment disbursement reached nearly 8,500 billion Vietnam dong, over 53% of the Prime Minister's target. The budget's revenue increased significantly, and the cultural, social, defense, and security sectors remain stable. However, agricultural product consumption faced difficulties with declining prices and a rise in some diseases. At the meeting, the departments and localities proposed solutions to overcome challenges and fulfill remaining 2025 targets. The Vice Chairman Nguyễn Hồng Thanh urged all units to address issues promptly and accelerate implementation for the key task to achieve the 2025 economic growth target for 10 to 11%, while ensuring the effective local governance at both the state and communal levels.
According to statistics, as of now, the province has recorded a total of 2,825 newly established businesses, with total registered capital nearing 20 trillion Vietnam dong. Meanwhile, 701 businesses have temporarily suspended operations, and 230 have completed dissolution procedures. The fluctuations in the number of new businesses, temporarily suspensions, and dissolutions reflect the natural filtering mechanisms of the market. This is considered a necessary restructuring process, contributing to the formation of a more competitive business community that aligns with current economic development trends.
Ladies and gentlemen, developing a strong private sector in the new phase is an urgent and essential requirement, serving as both a key driver and breakthrough solution to help TayNinhTV become a wealthy, civilized, and modern province. To effectively implement Resolution number 68, TayNinhTV has proactively built programs and action plans with specific goals.
Recently, the private economy has become the leading force driving growth and innovation. The Politburo issued Resolution number 68 on private sector development, one of four strategic pillars, ushering the country into a new era of strong growth, prosperity, and national development. I see Resolution number 68 strong commitment to supporting private enterprises, especially small and medium ones, which is very important for promoting all aspects to help domestic businesses develop. In TayNinhTV, the private sector has made positive progress in number, scale, and quality. It contributes significantly to GDP growth, economic restructuring, job creation, income improvement, and better living standards. The private sector accounts for 60.4% of the economy, over 24% of total budget revenue, and employs more than 77% of the local workforce. Many private businesses have grown, strengthened their brands, and expanded regionally and internationally, clear of the potential and ambition of TayNinhTV's private enterprises. Businesses expect Resolution number 68 to create a transparent, competitive investment environment, reduce risk, and foster sustainable private economic development. By 2030, TayNinhTV aims to have over 66,000 enterprises, develop large companies capable of participating deeply in domestic and global value chains, maintain private sector role at about 10% annually, contribute over 62% of GDP, over 35% of total budget revenue, rate jobs for 84% of the workforce, and establish strong private economic hubs with national and regional brands. With strong determination, great efforts, and decisive actions from the political system, business, community, and people, TayNinhTV is confident in successfully achieving these private sector development goals. In recent years, TayNinhTV province has continuously expanded its commercial infrastructure, including markets, supermarkets, trade centers, portages, and logistic facilities, meeting the growing demand for shopping, goods circulation, and border trade development. Currently, TayNinhTV has 234 active markets, 55 urban and 179 rural, 20 supermarkets, 2 trade centers, and 432 convenience stores. Notably, 3 logistic routes have come into operation, helping improve goods circulation capacity. Regarding border gate infrastructure, TayNinhTV has 4 international border gates, including Mộc-Bài, Sa-Mát, Tân Nam, Bình Hiệp, 4 national border gates, including Ca Tâm, Tràng Riệt, Phước Tân, Mỹ, Quý Tây, 13 auxiliary border gates adjacent to 3 Cambodian provinces. The synchronous development of commercial infrastructure has facilitated trade flow, boosted border trade, and attracted investment.
Recently, TayNinhTV has made notable progress in handling administrative procedures, reflecting the local government's commitment to building a service-oriented administration, and these efforts have improved the service quality and strengthened public and business trust in the state agencies. From July the 1st to August of 25th, TayNinhTV received progress over 212,000 administrative dossiers. Nearly 89% were resolved on time, with a satisfaction rate of nearly 85%. And these figures highlight not only the effectiveness of the administrative system, but also the dedication and responsibility of civil servants in serving the people. And this result provides a strong foundation for TayNinhTV to further promote digital transformation, streamline processes, and enhance transparency. The goal is to improve the citizen and business satisfaction, drive administrative reform, and build a more modern and efficient government.
Aiming to better serve citizens and businesses, TayNinhTV is actually implementing solutions to enhance the effectiveness of its online public services. The province is promoting awareness and digital skills through mass media, social networks, AI chatbots, and events tied to National Digital Transformation Day. Online service education is also integrated into school curricular and extracurricular activities. TayNinhTV is improving system quality by upgrading interface, ensuring cybersecurity, expanding digital data, and surveying public satisfaction. Internal procedures are being reviewed and legal frameworks updated to validate electronic records and speed up processing times. Key steps include data integration, form automation, 100% digitization of news records, and infrastructure development to ensure 24/7 access to services. The province is also focusing on AI applications, cybersecurity, and digital workforce training.
Ladies and gentlemen, recently after the administrative unit merger, the demand for legal aid in TayNinhTV, especially in the remote areas, has sharply increased. In response, legal aid workers and lawyers in the province have actually enhanced their support services, helping maintain social stability and consensus.
In just over 2 months since the merger, TayNinhTV State Legal Aid Center has been operating intensively. From July 1st of 2025 to now, the center has handled nearly 100 new cases, about 80% involving vulnerable groups such as minors, poor households, and ethnic minorities. Most cases relate to land disputes, inheritance, family law, and administrative complaints. The cases we defend must effectively protect the legal rights and interests of the beneficiaries and build public trust in the legal aid. And to meet the demands, nearly 40 legal aid workers and the lawyers have been assigned by locality for remote communes. The center has planned and rotated staff to local levels, coordinating closely with the local authorities to monitor the situation. The legal aid team always prioritizes updating new laws and regulations. It's ready to continuously improve the professional skills and litigation ability, and actively and flexibly applies information technology and strengthen inter-agency coordination. This helps further enhance the quality of legal aid services for the vulnerable people after the provincial merger. Alongside handling the growing workload, legal aid staff have innovated communication methods by integrating legal advice into community meetings and legal awareness events to prevent disputes early on. Recognized as the state stand time after the merger, the legal aid workers and lawyers not only protect vulnerable people's rights, but also strengthen public trust in justice and transparency, meeting the new state management requirements. And according to S&P Global, Vietnam manufacturing PMI fell from 52.4 in July to 50.4 in August, mainly due to a drop in the new orders and as tariff issues continue to pressure production. Export orders surged in July as U.S. importers rushed to receive goods before tariff exemption expired, but the slow noticeable in August. The decline is largely due to U.S. trade policies, specifically countervailing and anti-dumping duties are affecting the key exports and sector like textile, seafood, and furniture. Despite the growth targets, exporters face major pressure and are focusing on boosting productivity, upgrading technology, diversifying the markets, and responding to the new trade barriers. August marked the 10th consecutive month of export order decline, highlighting the growing challenges amid rising global trade protectionism.
Jiangnan Province considers the management, conservation, and sustainable use of the Asian Heritage Park as a key task contributing to both socio-economic development and national border security. Lagos National Park was recognized as an Asian Heritage Park in October 2019. It is one of 15 such parks in Vietnam and the only one in the Southwest region, covering over 30,000 hectares, including 23,500 hectares of buffer zone. It is a vital special use forest with great biodiversity and ecotourism potential. As part of the National Action Plan on Biodiversity, the Parks Management Board has been working to connect Asian heritage parks across Vietnam through outreach, collaboration, and awareness raising, aiming to conserve genetic resources and ensure the sustainable use of ecosystem while preserving areas of cultural and educational value.
The audience recently, forest tourism has become a popular choice for many visitors. However, alongside close to nature experiences come potential risks, highlighting the urgent need to tighten management, improve emergency response skills, and raise awareness among both tourists and local tourism staff.
Cúc Phương National Park in Ninh Bình Province offers many routes and spots for tourists to explore the forest independently, to prevent tourists from getting lost or facing incidents without guides or group support. The park management advises visitors at ticket counters, staff inform tourists about permitted trails and necessary safety measures in case of getting lost. After buying tickets, guides gave us detailed instructions on routes and routes in Cúc Phương Forest. This helps us have a safer trip. Under safety measures are in place, incidents affecting tourist health and even life have been recorded. Following the death of a tourist from Hải Phòng Province in August, the park has intensified warnings, radar on illegal trekking, and developed rescue plans, especially enhancing communication to visitors. To prevent tourists from getting lost, we always give advice at ticket counters. Staff inform which trails are allowed and which are not. And if lost, tourists can contact the Environmental Education Center via hotline or front desk. We prioritize visitor safety above all. To ensure safety in forest tourism areas with unique natural conditions, management boards must strengthen warnings, strictly control illegal trekking, and coordinate rescue plans for all situations.
And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.